In this question, you need to be able to match each of the equations to both their graph and their table of values. So let's first get started with the graphs. Our first graph forms an oblique line. That always occurs with linear equations. Our only linear equation is y equals x plus 8. The second graph forms a parabola, and therefore that must occur with a quadratic equation. Y equals 2x squared plus 1. Our third graph has that S shape in it, which always forms from cubic functions. Y equals x cubed minus 4. And our last graph is that of an exponential function. We haven't looked a ton at those, but we can see that it goes up very, very quickly, and this occurs when we have a variable in our exponent. Next, we need to do the table of values. And there's many ways that we can do the table of values. Probably the easiest way is to start substituting in one of the values in for each equation. I'm going to substitute in the 0 values on each one of these into all of the equations and find out which table of values matches each graph. So let's start with x equals 0. 2 to the power of 0 is equal to 1, and 1 plus 2 equals 3. So which one of these table of values, when we have an x value of 0, gives a y value of 3? So this one gives a y value of 1, negative 4, 3, and 8. So the only one with an x value of 0 and a y value of 3 is this one. Y equals x plus 8. If I plug in 0 here for x, I get 0 plus 8 gives me 8. So this table of values has to go with this equation, because when we have an x value of 0, we get a y value of 8. And if you check for all the other values, you'll notice that they all work out as well. 0 to the power of 3 is 0, and 0 minus 4 gives us negative 4. Our table of values that has an x value of 0 and a y value of negative 4. And our last one, 0 squared is 0, 0 times 2 is 0, 0 plus 1 is 1. Check our answer, and we're good.